doctors reveal 5 foods that naturally eliminate insomnia in seniors and improve sleep quality. You lying awake, staring into the dark, your heart thumping as the clock ticks past midnight. Sleep, once a sure thing, now feels like a ghost that slipped away, leaving you exhausted and trapped. For older adults, insomnia isn't just a bad night, it's a slow poison. Those sleepless hours? They're cutting your life short, inching you toward heart disease, the quiet killer that strikes without warning. They're frying your brain, doubling the speed of aging, and opening the door to Alzheimer's, the thief that steals your memories. And it doesn't stop there. Insomnia lights the fuse for diabetes, strokes, even depression, turning your later years into a nightmare you can't wake up from. Scared yet? Check the mirror tomorrow. Those dark circles, tired skin, and heavy limbs aren't random. They're your body begging, "Let me rest, or I'll break." Millions of seniors are stuck in this mess, grabbing at sleep meds that hook you, fog your mind, or worse, leave you sprawled on the floor, out cold for good. Every night you miss sleep, you're rolling the dice with your health, your sanity, your time left. It's not just annoying, it's dangerous. But here's the twist. What if you could stop this monster not with pills or machines, but with something already in your kitchen? In this article, I'm revealing 5 foods, straight from doctors and proven by science, that can smash insomnia and bring back the kind of sleep you haven't felt in years. No tricks, no gimmicks, just simple stuff you can eat to save yourself. Stick with me, because what's coming could be your lifeline out of this sleepless hell. Ready to fight back? Let's dive in. 1. Kiwi, the tiny fruit that kicks insomnia's butt. It's 2 a.m. You're staring at the ceiling, and insomnia, that smug, sleep-stealing jerk, is laughing in your face. You've tried counting sheep. Spoiler. They're terrible at their job. Warm milk tastes like regret. And even that sketchy sleep app that sounds like a whale having an existential crisis. Nothing works. But what if I told you the real hero isn't some fancy pill or guru trick, it's a fuzzy little fruit sitting in your kitchen, ready to punch insomnia square in the nose? Say hello to Kiwi, the pint-sized powerhouse that's about to become your bedtime BFF. Let's start with a hook that'll make you spit out your coffee, or lack thereof. Thanks to no sleep science, says Kiwi is an insomnia-crushing ninja. A study from the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition dropped this bombshell. People who ate 2 kiwis an hour before bed for 4 weeks fell asleep 35% faster, slept 133% longer, and woke up less than a grumpy cat in a rainstorm. That's right, this green goofball turned snooze time into a victory lap. Take that, sleepless nights. So, what's the deal? How does this fuzzy weirdo work its magic? Buckle up for the science bit. But don't worry, I won't bore you to death, unlike insomnia. Kiwis packed with serotonin, the brain's chill out, bro chemical. Your body takes that serotonin and whips it into melatonin, the sleep hormone that's basically a lullaby in liquid form. As we age, melatonin production drops faster than your phone battery at 3%, but Kiwi swoops in like a superhero, topping you up naturally. Plus, it's loaded with antioxidants and folate, which tell your racing, overthinking brain, "Hey, shut up and relax already." Ever lie awake replaying that awkward thing you said in 1997? Kiwi's here to hush that nonsense. Now, let's get real with a story. Meet Sven, a 68-year-old Swede with a beard like a Viking and a sleep record like a caffeinated toddler. "I thought kiwi was just hipster fruit for smoothies," he grumbled to me over Skype. "But my daughter, Elsa, made me try it. 2 kiwis before bed, I laughed, ate them, and bam. Next thing I know, I'm waking up at 7 a.m., feeling like I just napped on a cloud. First time in a decade, I didn't curse the sunrise." Sven's not alone, kiwis turning skeptics into snoozers worldwide. How do you join the Kiwi Club? Easy peasy. Grab 1 or 2 of these green gems about an hour before bed. Peel them, scoop them with a spoon like a tiny fruit dessert, or blend them into a smoothie if you're feeling fancy. Just don't wake the neighbors with the blender, okay? No groggy pill hangovers, no weird side effects, just a tasty little fruit doing the heavy lifting. It's so simple, you'll wonder why you didn't try it sooner. So, next time insomnia struts in like it owns the place, chuck a kiwi at it figuratively, of course, unless you're into fruit fights. This tiny terror's got the science, the sass, and the sleepy time swagger to send that monster packing. Who knew your ticket to dreamland was hiding in the produce aisle all along? 2. Tart cherries, the red gems that steal back your stolen dreams. Ever feel like insomnia's a thief, sneaking in to rob you blind of sleep, leaving you with nothing but a tired shell by morning? You're not alone, it's a bully that's been picking on folks like us for too long. But what if the key to locking that thief out isn't some high-tech gizmo or a doctor's scribbled prescription? What if it's just a handful of tart cherries, those puckery little red gems sitting there, waiting to fight your battle? Buckle up, because this isn't just fruit, it's your ticket back to the kind of sleep that feels like a warm hug from the past. Here's the hook that'll stop you dead in your tracks. Tart cherries aren't messing around. A 2012 study in the European Journal of Nutrition found that folks who sipped tart cherry juice twice a day for a week slept an extra 84 minutes a night. That's over an hour of peace snatched back from insomnia's greedy paws. Not just longer, but deeper, like the sleep you had as a kid when the world felt simpler. Imagine closing your eyes and actually staying down till the birds start chirping. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's real. So, what's the secret in these sour little fighters? It's melatonin, the sleep hormone your body forgets to make as the years pile on. Tart cherries are like nature's own melatonin factory, pumping it straight into you without a pill in sight. Dr. Emily Carlson, a brain doc who's seen it all, puts it plain. Age steals melatonin, and tart cherries hand it back. But wait, there's more. They're stuffed with anthocyanins, fancy antioxidants that cool off inflammation, the sneaky troublemaker that keeps you tossing and turning. Add a dash of tryptophan, and you've got a triple threat combo that whispers, "Relax, you're safe now." To your worn-out soul, let me paint you a picture with Maria, a 70-year-old grandma from Naples I met at a farmer's market. She had eyes that sparkled, but bags underneath that told a different story. "I'd given up on sleep," she sighed, clutching a bag of cherries. Achy joints, racing thoughts, every night was a war. Then my neighbor swore by this juice. I drank it, half expecting nothing. Next morning, I woke up at 8, shocked I'd slept through. Now, it's my ritual, my little red miracle. Maria's no scientist, just a lady who found her peace in a glass. How do you get in on this? Simple as pie. Sip a small glass of tart cherry juice, about a cup in the morning and another at night. Too tart? Toss a dozen dried ones in your mouth instead. They're chewy and sweet enough to love. No groggy mornings, no fuss, just a ruby red lifeline. Next time you're staring down a sleepless night, picture those cherries winking at you from the fridge, ready to take insomnia out back and settle the score. Who'd have thought something so small could bring back something so big? 3. Bananas, the yellow sleep wand that whacks insomnia silly. Alright, buckle up, because we're about to talk bananas, yeah. That goofy yellow fruit you've been snacking on since forever. Think insomnia's got you pinned, cackling like a cartoon villain as you flop around in bed? Well, here's the hook that'll make you sit up. Ironically, bananas aren't just for monkeys or slipping cartoon bad guys. They're secret sleep wizards ready to smack insomnia upside the head. One bite, and you might just wake up wondering, wait, did I just sleep like a champ? Science backs this up, and it's wilder than a barrel of, well, you know. A study in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences spilled the beans. Older folks chowing down on magnesium-rich foods like bananas slept longer and quit waking up like they're auditioning for the zombie apocalypse. Magnesium's the star here. It's like a chill pill for your muscles and nerves, telling them, yo, relax, we're off duty. Then there's tryptophan, the sleepy time amino acid that flips into serotonin and melatonin faster than you can say. Banana bread. It's like your brain's personal DJ, spinning a lullaby remix all night long. Here's the kicker that'll make you grin. Bananas are cheap, they're everywhere, and they don't care if you're 80 or 18, they'll still knock you out, in a good way. Ever feel like your legs are tap dancing while your brain's stuck on a worry loop? That's magnesium deficiency laughing at you. Bananas swoop in, shut it down, and send you to Snoozeville. No fancy prescription required. It's so simple. It's almost rude insomnia's out here sweating, and this fruit's just vibing. Let's get real with a story. Meet Larry, a 73-year-old retired mechanic from Texas with a drawl thick as molasses and a sleep schedule thinner than his patients. I'd lie there, fixing imaginary engines in my head. He told me over a greasy diner coffee. Then my wife Patty tossed me a banana one night, said it'd help. I rolled my eyes so hard I nearly saw my brain. Ate it anyway. Next thing I know, I'm drooling on my pillow till 6 a.m. Been eating one every night since, call it my yellow knockout pill. Larry's no health nut, he's just a guy who stumbled into banana bliss. How do you wield this magic wand? Grab a banana an hour before bed, peel it, munch it, maybe smear a little peanut butter on for extra swagger. Blend it with milk if you're feeling extra. But don't overthink it, this ain't rocket science, it's fruit. No groggy hangover, no weird dreams about dancing monkeys, unless you're into that. Next time insomnia struts in like it owns your night, wave that banana like a boss and watch it run scared. Who knew the grocery store's silliest fruit could be your ticket to snoozing like a pro? 4. Walnuts, the nutty sleep bombs that blow insomnia away. So, we've just waved goodbye to insomnia with bananas, those yellow sleep wands zapping restless nights like nobody's business. But don't put your pajamas on just yet, because we're not done chasing that sweet, sweet snooze. We're on this ride together, you and me, hunting down the next big thing to make your bed a dreamland again. And here's the hook that'll jolt you awake, only to knock you out later. What if I said a handful of walnuts, yeah? Those wrinkly brain-looking nuts could turn your sleepless saga into a snore fest? Buckle up, because these little bombs are about to blow insomnia right out of your bedroom. Science isn't snoozing on this one. A study in Nutrients dropped a truth nugget. Eating walnuts pumps melatonin, that sleepy time juice, straight into your bloodstream, syncing your body's clock like a DJ hitting the perfect beat. As we get older, that clock starts ticking like a drunk rooster, but walnuts strut in yelling, "Time to sleep, pal." They've got tryptophan too, cranking out serotonin like a happiness factory, which then flips into melatonin. Oh, and here's the kicker that'll make you smirk. They're loaded with omega-3s, the brain grease that turbocharges your melatonin production. It's like walnuts are cheating at sleep and winning. Let's get cozy with a story. Meet Olga, a 71-year-old Russian babushka with a glare that could melt ice and a sleep record that'd make a sloth jealous in a bad way. I'd lie there, counting cracks in the ceiling, she grumbled to me over a cup of tea, so strong it could wake the dead. My grandson Ivan said, "Baba, eat these walnuts, they're magic." Magic? Huh. I thought he'd lost it. But I munched a handful that night, 10 little nuts, and boom, I'm out like a light till the rooster crows. Now I keep a stash by my bed, my nutty nightcap. Olga's no fairy tale princess, just a tough gal who found her sleep groove in a snack. How do we join Olga's walnut posse? Easy as cracking a shell. Or not by shelled. Save your nails. Grab a small handful, say 10 to 12 walnuts about an hour before bed. Crunch 'em solo, toss 'em on yogurt, or sprinkle 'em over that banana from earlier if you're feeling wild. No sleepy pill fuzz, no weird aftertaste, just a nutty hug goodnight. It's so simple, you'll wonder why you didn't raid the pantry sooner. We're rolling now, aren't we? From bananas to walnuts. We're building an arsenal to kick insomnias, but one tasty bite at a time. Next time that sleep-stealing gremlin creeps in, Picture Olga chucking walnuts at it while you munch your way to victory. These brainy bombs aren't just snacks, they're your partners in this sleep quest. Ready for the next stop on our journey? Hang tight, we're not done dreaming yet. 5. Chamomile tea, the golden elixir that cradles you to sleep. We've battled insomnia with fruit and nuts, kiwi ninjas, cherry warriors, banana wands, and walnut dynamite, but now, my friend, it's time to sip our way to victory. We're deep in this sleep-saving quest together, and I've saved the coziest trick for last. Here's the hook that'll make your heart skip. Then settle right down. What if a steaming mug of chamomile tea, that humble flower brew, could cradle you into a slumber so gentle you'd swear the stars tucked you in? No gimmicks, no gadgets, just a golden sip that turns bedtime into bliss. Science backs this floral MVP like it's got a PhD in snoozing. A study in the Journal of Advanced Nursing found that older folks sipping chamomile tea for 2 weeks drifted off faster, stayed down longer, and woke up chirpier than a morning sparrow. Why? It's all about a pigeon in a fancy pants antioxidant that waltzes into your brain, taps the anxiety switch to off, and dims the lights for dreamland. Think of it as a spa day for your noggin. No racing thoughts, no midnight panic about that bill you forgot in '92. Plus, it eases pesky aches and calms your gut, shushing the gremlins that jolt you awake. Now, let's spill some tea, literally, with a story. Meet Aisha, a 67-year-old Nairobi seamstress with hands nimble as a gazelle and eyes weary from too many dawn stares. Sleep was a stranger, she told me, her voice soft over the clatter of her sewing machine. I'd stitch till my fingers begged mercy, but my mind wouldn't quit. My niece, Zara, brewed me chamomile one night, said it was her grandma's cure. I shrugged, sipped, and holy cow, I was gone. Slept so sound. I woke up thinking I'd missed a week. Now it's my evening ritual, my golden ticket to peace. Aisha's no poet, just a lady who stitched her nights back together with a cup. How do you snag this magic? Dead simple. Steep a tablespoon of dried chamomile flowers, or a tea bag if you're low maintenance, in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes, about half an hour before bed. Sip it slow. Let that floral steam hug your face. It's like a warm blanket in a mug. Feeling frisky? Add a drizzle of honey, but skip the caffeine chaos. No jitters, no crash, just a smooth slide into slumber town. Here we are, wrapping our journey with a brew that's less a drink, more a lullaby. While Insomnia's out there plotting its next heist, Aisha and I are raising our mugs, toasting to nights reclaimed. Chamomile's not just tea, it's your final weapon, a gentle giant that says, "Rest easy, pal, I've got you." So, next time the dark feels endless, brew this elixir and let it carry you off. Our sleep quest ends here, but your dreamy nights? They're just beginning. Final thoughts together. We've conquered the sleepless storm. Take a breath with me, right here, right now. We've trekked this wild, winding road together, you, me, and a ragtag crew of sleepless warriors. From kiwi's tiny punches to cherry's red rebellion, banana's goofy charm, walnut's nutty grit, and chamomile's tender embrace, we've armed ourselves against insomnia's relentless siege. But let's pause and feel this. It's not just about the food. It's about us, the fight, the hope, the quiet triumph of reclaiming our nights. We've stared down those endless, dark hours and said, "Not tonight." And that, my friend, is where the real magic lives, not in a fruit or a cup, but in the heart that keeps pushing forward. Think about it. Every bite, every sip, it's been more than fuel, it's been a spark. A spark that lit up something bigger, the will to rest, to heal, to live. Sure, science gave us the tools, but what carried us through? It's the spirit, that stubborn, beautiful thing inside you that refuses to let insomnia win. And here's the truth that hits like a tidal wave. None of this works without love. Picture Sven's daughter nudging him with kiwi, Maria's neighbor pressing cherries into her hand, Larry's wife tossing him a banana, Olga's grandson with his walnut plea. Aisha's niece brewing that tea. Family blood or chosen, they're the heartbeat of this journey. The hands that lift us when we're too tired to stand. So, as we stand here, victorious, let's not just sleep better, let's live better. Hug that grandkid a little tighter. Call that old friend. Share a laugh over a mug of chamomile with someone you love. These foods, they're starters, not the finish line. The real cure is the warmth we spread. The positivity we sow, a ripple that turns one good night into 1,000. You've got this power now to mend your sleep. Yes, but also to light up the world around you. And hey, if this journey stirred something in you, a tear, a smile, a spark, stick with us. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, share this video with someone who's still battling the dark. Your support keeps this fire burning, lets us reach more weary souls, and builds this family of dream chasers. Tell us below, what moved you most? Who are you sharing this with, a parent, a pal? Your voice matters, it's the wind in our sails. Together, we've beaten the storm. Now, let's carry this light forward, one peaceful night at a time.